Reviews. Okay, so as I said, I'll do a lot of reviews on this channel, and my first review today is going to be The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Just showing a little cover of the book. It's hardback. Spinning around. I have stickers on. I need to take the stickers off. I got this from Waterstones on Wednesday, so I didn't get it when it first came out. But I got my best friend for her birthday. I got her one from when it first came out, so I waited a bit to get my own. This is a signed copy. If you know about John Green, he promised to sign every pre-order or buy a copy. He hopefully signed most of them. He signed every pre-order one, I think, and he's shops they order in, they had a few signed copies. And I got mine from Waterstones, and it was signed. Proof of the signed sticker. I'll show you the signature. What colour is your signature? Mine is red. So yeah, my friends I got were purple and silver and green and black, and so all with Sharpies, and mine's red, so I'm very excited about this. Basically, this is a brilliant book. It took me about 4 hours to read, but not because it was a long book. It's not particularly long. It's only, I'm guessing about 310-ish pages. No, hold on, I'm missing out pages. Yeah, about 320 pages this book is. And the reason it took me about 4 hours to read is because, well, I'm quite a fast reader anyway, but I could have read it in shorter time, but you know, you have to read this book really well because the words, it is like word porn, I'm not going to lie. This book, the way John Green writes is absolutely amazing. I've never experienced an author who writes the same way as he does, because he does books considering like at teenagehood, adulthood, you know, that sort of thing, but he writes teenagers very well. I mean, the main protagonist in this book, Hazel, he writes in Hazel's point of view, and he writes her like I would speak as a 17-year-old, my friends. I mean, such as, I'm going to give you a little bit of spoilers. There's a point where she finds something interesting, and she exclaims, "What is this life?" I do that constantly. When you want to find somebody's name, you shout at the stairs, you know, the names and the ages, and just, it's what teenagers do, okay? That's what we do. And so I think this is an absolutely brilliant book. It's based on the relationship between two characters, Hazel and Augustus, and their life, and it's brilliant, and the whole thing is brilliant until you get to that part, until you get into about that way thick, and then you just start crying because it's so sad at the end. But I won't explain why it's sad at the end, you just have to go and get it. My necklace got caught into it. My necklace is attracted to this book. I'm attracted to this book. I read it, and I wouldn't speak to my brother while I was reading it. He was like getting very annoyed with me. He was like, "Alice, speak to me." He was like, and I started crying because it got sad, and at the end he's like, "Alice, speak to me, why are you crying?" I was like, I just can't anymore. And it's brilliant. I mean, John Green's written some other fantastic books like Paper Towns, and The Abundance of Catherine, and Will Grayson, yeah, fantastic books like that. Go and find him. Hopefully you'll be able to link his books in the doobly-doo below. This is the first John Green book I've actually got and read, but I'm definitely going to go out and buy Paper Towns and other books, because if they're anything like this, then my goodness, they're amazing. The back, you got praise for it, like Marcus Zuzak, who wrote Book Thief, and Jodi Picoult, who wrote Sister's Keeper and Sing You Home, and E. Lockhart, who was a National Book Award finalist and Prince Honour. He's been the author of Disputable History of Frank Ledoux Banks. Probably pronounced that completely wrong, but I haven't read the last one, but I read those two by Marcus Zuzak and Jodi Picoult, and if they say they're good, they're pretty good. This is a pretty good book. It retails in the UK, because I've been in the UK obviously, at $12.99 I think, and in the US at $17.99, and in Canada $19. But Waterstones had a £2 off thing, so I got that for $10.99, and a signed copy for $10.99. You can't go better than that. But even if you don't get a signed copy, I recommend you go out and buy this book immediately. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, after I finish my two books I'm reading now, I'm going to go back and read this and then weep again over it. I will give this book, it's hard, out of 5, I'm going to do a 5 rating, I think. God, I would actually give it 5 out of 5 It's absolutely phenomenal. I love it. It is one of those books that you can skim read. Well, I guess you could, but I don't recommend it because I don't recommend you skim reading any books because it just takes the essence out of the story. But don't skim read this book because there's no parts that are boring in it, I don't think. Apparently there's a spelling mistake on one of the pages, but by John Green, he said there's a spelling mistake in the author's page. Try and find it now. I probably won't be able to find it. Hold on, I'm going to pause this video and then try and find it. Well, I couldn't find it, but I, couldn't expect it in here. If he said it's in here, it's in here. I forgot what I was going to say. I had a great thing then. Basically, just go out and buy this. There isn't anything. Oh, also, I remember what I was going to say. And if you do support John Green, which you should, also he's on the YouTube. Did you know that? Did you know that? I knew that. He's part of the Vlogbrothers, which is a collaboration channel between him, John, and his brother Hank. And they do videos where mostly he dresses like, hello Hank, it's Tuesday, Hank responds, and it's like texting but on YouTube, so that's cooler. Yeah, they're on that, so please find Vlogbrothers. I'll link that in doobly-doo if I can. Also, if you know what John Green and Hank Green do, which is DFTBA and Nerd Fighters, go and join that because it's a good community, But French Salama, this is a good book. Maybe you got that joke, then I'll be impressed that I know Nerd Fighters are watching my channel. This is such a good book. It's so good. I think that's it. Next week I will be reviewing The Name of the Wind. I do have my copy, but it's over there, The Name of the Wind, which I'm reading now, and it's like, oh, so good. And then hopefully after that I'll be reading Game of Thrones, the first one, which is really fun. Yes, my review. So please go and buy this. Please go and support John Green. Please go and support him. If you don't support him, then he probably won't write any more books, which is really ridiculously sad. So thank you so much. Thank you.